The Switch 2 presentation is tomorrow, but as always with Nintendo, it's leaked to high heaven. Allegedly. So here's 500, really? 500? Okay. Things you'll see at the official Switch 2 reveal showcase. Number 1. So, that's right, Mario Kart 9 is here, and they surprise launch it tomorrow, so everyone who has one can play it exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2, which, number 2, releases on October 17th, alongside 2 limited edition models, the Mario's Favorite, which is a nice red color, and the Switch 2 Sidewalker, which replaces the Hall effect joysticks of the Switch 2 with the sticks from the original Switch, which of course have the stick drift already built in for anyone looking for a hit of nostalgia. Game Jazz Barbie Adventure 493 shovelware, puzzle and match 3 games will be available on the Switch 2's Eshop Plus at launch, and just a reminder that Eshop Plus is a new subscription service that you'll need to have if you want to be able to turn on your device, and it's only 99 yen a month. Wait, sorry, I mean, it's only $99 a month, which is somehow cheaper than a broken Labo kit, but it could be worth it for some, as it does come with the much anticipated Virtual Console update that adds 3 entire N-Gage games to the catalogue. 494. Mouse functionality is confirmed. That's right, in an unprecedented move, Nintendo listened to its audience. Or at least the 4 people who decided it was a good idea to play Civ on the Switch. They also showcase Rock'em Sock'em Robots, the video game, of which we have some footage here.
This game sucks.
They also show off mouse functionality with 495, a custom version of Linux they're calling Ninbuntu, allowing you to use your Switch as a desktop PC.
Go away, you paperclip! No one likes you!
But instead of Clippy, you get Yoshi, helping you learn how to use the device in an unskippable tutorial sequence. Of course, Yoshi can't speak English because he's a dinosaur. And one of the biggest features they're advertising is the ability to receive email. 496, Todd Howard appears during the showcase and announces a version of Doom Eternal for the Switch 2, where you can actually see what's happening more than a few feet away from you, as well as re-announcing Elder Scrolls 6, but it's been overhauled into a Switch 2 exclusive title running entirely in the Elder Scrolls Blades engine, and of course, they're re-releasing Skyrim again. And this time you can play it as Todd intended, with mouse and, well, I guess just mouse. Good luck with that. 497. They're going to spend a portion of the show discussing Nintendo's image. Nintendo seeks to align their corporate values with the macro games industry, instead of continuing the trend of doing their own thing separate from it and several years behind. And they're doing it with a new slate of games, including a soft Mario reboot in which he has to show his son the way of life after Peach dies during a karting accident, and 2 new features which will be available on the Switch 2's OS. If you go into the settings menu, you can turn on game ownership mode, which reminds you that you don't actually own any video games now by occasionally blocking you permanently from accessing one of your games, even if you own a physical copy. As well as that, the all-new Mi Plaza 2 has a mass layoff mode, where you can randomly fire huge swaths of your saved Miis, and a faceless shareholder comes on screen and hands you an undisclosed sum of blood-soaked money. 498. Speaking of Nintendo getting in sync with other parts of the industry, they're going to announce that they're officially partnering with Sony on a new storage medium for the Switch 2, after realizing the cartridges just didn't have enough storage for today's big beefy games. So they've done the unthinkable and are bringing back Sony's UMD storage format with its whopping 1.8 gigabytes of storage capacity. That's more than 20 times a Nintendo Switch cartridge. 499. The Nintendo Switch 2 will have a second screen. And finally, 500. I've brought in some experts on Nintendo from deep inside the company to reveal some of the most secret features of the Switch 2.
So, something you're actually trying to keep secret from the public? The Switch 2 is actually gonna have...
This footage has been removed by order of Nintendo Corporation.
I'm sorry, I've already said too much. I need to stop now.
That's okay, you've already said enough.
And I can confirm that all of those are actually real.
Allegedly.
And will be announced at the Switch presentation tomorrow, on April 2nd, because today is April 1st. Or, more likely, several months ago, by the time YouTube's algorithm actually recommends this video to you. Thanks for watching. Go away.